Meka se Barcelona de no.
It surprised me too.
It surprised me. Name is Barca. Worst case scenario, draw.
And you see? Okay, let me start with this.
Because Arsenal there. I know I can't say that I catch a question boafo. Say Arsenal game the best say Inter City game no. Because Yami Adoma Arsenal him say in the Champions League winning it heading. Arsenal team here doubt here. Winning the Atalanta crown is heading. But for the Premier League, so yen in Niema ya obetumi agi Premier League no. And unfortunately for Arsenal, once the game back or board, I think no money was it Brighton or so. Omo draw. Aha. And I am this weekend, Arsenal airbo against City. City no on any EP League no on neighbor. And the Arsenal him say, so sign drop points at the tia City. The chances of winning the league no bedding.
Okay.
So what I say, it means again now you say Arsenal said them go big.
I think that you have been clear about say Barca match and surprise. And we will get there. Say Arsenal team no. Makano 1 month ago said team number be too mechanical. And the last time I tried to explain it to you, say who the way I prep, I use a lot of technical players, a control game with a lot of fluidity now. It looks as if with the kind of players that Mikel Arteta Ayrton, with Ricardo Calafiori, Mikel Merino, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes. It's essentially about using physicality to dominate games and not the technical ability and the flair of the players. And it is a game style. It was definitely going to fit Atalanta playing away at Bergamo. Because it's a winning Atalanta team now. When you are playing against them, they be a man for man every time. It is always a man for man way of pressing for Atalanta. I knew, say, regardless of the fact that Arsenal have an eye in the Man City game, they are playing away at Atlanta. The physical ability of Arsenal team, can help them win their duels. Ultimately, we need duels now. And Arsenal have been very good with things like set pieces any other day. So they can go on and then go and win other matches, score from a set piece, score from a corner kick, and then they take the game around. Rich, say, Oshe sa notation there, tactical body, sir. Arsenal for Ninya imagine say, Omobe pass it out from the back of it. Then Atlanta press them aggressive. And you see, there is a zonal man for man, but this is an aggressive man for man from Gian Piero Gasperini Atlanta team. Across the field of play. Almost closing down everybody. Say Thomas Partey, it doesn't happen. Now look at this. Tactically, the importance of Abrante friend Kai Havertz. He was the outlet for Arsenal. In the Arsenal, let him go short passes now. And see a call long ball. Then every other man, Declan Rice will push up like a number 9. No matter born as a target man. Same for Kai Havertz. The game was a difficult game for Arsenal. But Unim, once me, I hinged the analysis on the fact that there is definitely going to be a corner. And Arsenal are proving to be very good at set pieces now. In the first half, the first set piece falling to Abrante friend Bukayo Saka. Very, very good set piece routine. Above our form. Then Atalanta were good enough for goalkeeper to punch it away for a corner. Now, the only few corners in the back, Said Kolasinac, Zappacosta were excellent in defending the set pieces. And say, under pressure, Atlanta for now, they take their time and then play forward. It's Gian Piero Gasperini say, oh, maybe man for man. You want to use your physical strength to bully me? Fine, bro, long. We need second balls now. But he will not give you your set pieces for you to win games. And then now, it was an exciting tactical battle at Bergamo. Arsenal for a ball draw away at Bergamo in the Champions League. See, say Oshe Arsenal versus City over the weekend. Nothing will change. This weekend, match na City ni Arsenal be born in the English League. Now, person how defensive Arsenal were on the day. Look at the XG you create here, 0.79. Atlanta for creating more chances in an XG of 1.21. Arsenal for about 6 shots, Atlanta 8 shots on target 2-2. 54% possession to Atlanta and 46%. Now, what you are saying in Jamaica, Arsenal team has been too mechanical, too rigid, too based on physical strength, and the ability to win duels instead of the flair. So ball the crack wide areas far. Wingers are not good enough, not in the same good form as him last season to take players on 1v1 with their dribbling abilities and create something. Into Arsenal echo away, but of course we cannot have the conversation without applauding the heroics of goalkeeper your friend David Raya. Excellent. Just before the penalty kick, we have a penalty kick, and dashing quickly to Arsenal goalkeeper's trainer. And now, say, watch Chelsea versus Bournemouth post-match analysis now. Robert Sanchez at a penalty. I was arguing. Omo match in the post-match analysis. Interviewers Nibisa Robert Sanchez said, what does it take to prepare for penalty? And we say, penalty kicks, open play penalties, set pieces, playing out from the back, long kicks. Averagely, goalkeepers now prepare 20 videos per week. And a video analyst at the Bromo. Then the goalkeeping team set up with a goalkeeper's trainer. They run through the video. Okay, we say a player win a ball penalty momo. Or now na saying and they run up to the penalty net here. And Abante friend Robert Sanchez describe exactly how Bournemouth player Evan Nelson ever the penalty to the channel. Also, so kakra. You can wait for him. He will put it there. Okontema or switching a stand and he will score you. And that is the quality. David Raya called the goalkeeper's trainer. I knew that he was going to get up. According to Pope, and we knew it. The ball saving abilities, no saving our penalty kick, and that is the penalty from Abrantia, your friend David Raya, and the rebound again. Quality shot stopping for Abrantia friend David Raya. Arsenal will need it. They will need it, pa. Returning. So Arsenal for style of play we own. Who can say a bad day for them to win the Champions League? But in the Champions League, the best teams have always been very defensive. And me, Renfi. Maybe a league face in the bedding. No. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just.
You are that now. Winning the Champions League, Arsenal.
You see, and yet direct opposite. Now I'm just bringing another side of the conversation.
Okay. I understand.
So you're defensively solid. You can also have good chances of winning, and David Raya will be important for them. Since you're joining last season, 14 saves for your third in the English Premier League. The save rating 93.3%. First, goals conceded 1, clean sheets 3, or your first in that, catches 8, first. Errors leading to goals 0. Our English Premier League, that is the quality. I think, sir, in the league, Mikel Arteta need to change something. And over the weekend, say make a choice. Man City versus Arsenal. City will have the ball. Arsenal will go man for man. They will battle it with Erling Haaland. They will look at things like set pieces. They will look at creating a few chances. Only a clinic and it will be difficult for you to turn it around. And that's the team. Mikel Arteta, Ebese Osesa, El Honum, Arsenal, Edilenium. Now to the game that was huge for all of us. Che, football, and yet theory are there. Football. Never ever speak about football as if it's theoretical. And I say, hey, idea you're born with paper. So never. And India makers are Heaven's Gate prediction. On paper, it made a lot of sense. And then now, me really make your office on. Albert and the other interest no one around. Me a basa for no. I can say, there be under production chance so I ala suro. Ala pa basa ni na usuro sare. And you see, so when you basa kwa way to Monaco. They should be able to beat Monaco 2-0. Into the handicap never count 2-1. But not 2. But there are a lot of things I want to control in the game of football. Just like in life. Control. So you cannot be overconfident that. Because it's a game. And first 10 minutes now, Barcelona could give you a card. It changes the whole spectrum of the game. Now, after what's one of the handicap, what's a measure 4 and measure 3? And Pampa, now, the man can test again. You're cutting in, or doing some money on the far post. Then he's rooted first pole. Barca that from 1-0. Then you begin to ask yourself questions. Say, Sikana Shiana say she, and now be best now for the old bumpire. You do have a way analysis one for Radian Kahu, but I'm funny that we now bumpire children. They say, Radin may save you, or may save you what deal. The game is not theoretical. It is purely practical on the field of play. Okay. Liverpool need Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Liverpool 100% record. Obian for born 2 minutes. Exactly. Last minute. Anfield. Anfield. Yeah.
No, Tiafra Beshan one. Football.
Last minute, na Callum was there for ball. Then in a split second, bam, ya pong. So you see, and you see the managers know me hugely about possession. They don't even give away fouls because him said there is too little that they can control. So there are few things we make them control. They want to control it to the latter. Obi said they be a Man City football jagalish team. It's about ball retention. Okobo team beat Inter Milan. Say onye transition against him, Inter will beat him. So he plays Jack Grealish to retain possession consistently. Those are the things that he can control. And yesterday, it did not happen for Hansi Flick. After saying match teams, almost 3-0 to Monaco in the one Gampa Cup, and then now Monaco almost lose here. See, I don't like pinpointing people. Abraham it say Manono ya say on bomber the German national team. I was like happy for Marc-Andre ter Stegen. So for the very first time, one of the goalkeepers I think that he is good enough can play for the national team in a major competition. But another mistakes no highlight all in the Weber. The first post, the near post, Marc-Andre ter Stegen issue. And then you could tell that he has no idea. Yes, you can't fault him too much. But Rich, he is not to be a boy. Mehus and Kophobia circle an option on the right and on the left. He won't go for that. More vertical. Boko Fifi. And my problem is that at this point in time, he should have seen that Eric Garcia was being closely marked. In front of a body, in front of the wall pass the crown, and I said the bounce off pass the crown. He couldn't have done that because there was a pressing player here, Mbolo. So it was wrong in my opinion for my branch friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and he was the reason why Inter Barca were down by a man. Check throughout the whole game. After Barca called down by a game, they were affected by it. But Rich Unim, I also have issues with our branch friend Eric Garcia. Maybe a question: who you coach and how you player? One about Unim Bo Barca ni born in Monaco. Say unya chance be say na se ye jia kwa shawa. Would you rather concede a goal and also be the red card? And especially in the first few minutes of the game, Uber concede goal and be the red card. In my opinion, Boko say, you're just about 10 minutes or so. You're 80 more minutes. Me, I'm more superior than you at 11-11. Barca can always turn it around. But immediately, Eric Garcia got the red card. Now, Esa Oteka, Esa Obabeshe, still with 10 man.
If you know that, me sound come no be enemy dia me catch and say yeah. Court down wa bubu. What I saw man no question say be sa go no so nko na nke be train.
But that is an advantage that you can have. 11-11. Who call it say no? Yeah, who say anche bia na Lami Yama ye na de no. Oh yeah, na de simple.
Na me che say. Said they now can football no any theory.
Exactly. But there are things that you can control. We able to make control. It means youngest scorers in the UCL history, 17 years and 40 days. Lamine Yamal and Antonio Musa and so on with a quality. The Hansi Flick and losing the first game for Barcelona. So take you over and Unim. This will combine play as a deep line. As a number 10, a creative ambisser, a creative if you want to control games, a creative chances for you. And again, Ocean Haaland, he has the physical ability, a person called long, but many physical goals. Harry Kane also has that. So in my opinion, as a complete striker, that can give you goals. So to help the team, no, I think I'm going to go for Brentia, your friend Harry Kane, as the player. Medina, of course, I'm a striker. Him. Or give strikers our semi-final. Rich media a Hurricane, no doubt. Hurricane and last season the number of goals a Hurricane actually for Bayern and England in all competition. And yet the performance or the fact that when Team any trophy for Team my friend FC Bayern Munich, maybe Hurricane would have been in the conversation for the Ballon d'Or as it stands now. Rich, yeah, what match day one of the Champions League group, Navy? Now, say who share on the tactical border. It is clear. Say maybe for a lot of people up till now, sadly, it looks a little bit weird still. And the table of the Champions League phase, and it doesn't look the same. Obviously, Bayern Munich and Dasro with the goal difference with Celtic, Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Dortmund, Spartak Prague, Liverpool, and Juventus in that order. And me, after match day one, a team of friend by mission, and that's so in terms of the quality of Omukita. And now, the second day of the match day one, matches an SCA. In that game, we saw one Benfica Equa away, Equa Koshe by 2-1, final Elusu by 4-0. Last season, Babia na Javi Alonso, team Ejirano, the quality and the things that they wanted to do on the ball, the way of dominating here, Echo Europe, any other, it has really helped them, and then they started it off in this year's European competition, winning by 4-0. Atalanta, any Arsenal, let's nefye 0-0. Atletico Madrid, actually by 2-1. Brest 2-1 against Storm Grass, and then Monaco, actually team friend FC Barcelona by 2-1. Which results ni mu nyina the end surprise you.